What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. And the price just broke below in gap and lots of panic right here. I know that. I've been getting lots of messages that what to expect from here. Now, let me show you the clip from our last videos so that we can connect the dots from there and so that we can, and also we can understand conditions and entries. I also want to mention this nice channel inside the price is trading. As you can see, nicely trending up in this channel. 20 and 50 EMA, a possible correction can come if there is no condition. I want to show you a weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame, and as you can see, the wave down, then a push up, then a correction, then the wave up, then we might see another correction. So that is something for the long term and a high time frame traders on a weekly time frame. So that is something we will see later on. Gap down opening doesn't make any big difference as we are still above this channel. If that would have opened below this trend line, then I would start look for my sell and bearish trades. What you look here. Now we have a double bottom here at the trend line, just below the trend line, which is fine because we are not broken below the previous lows. Looking at on Ovanda, we are still intact right here with a bullish engulfer almost at the trend line. Now, once we are broken below this low, now talking about smaller time frame on an intraday trade or swing trades. In that case, we're going to start to look for the bearish pullback entry. So we are still intact. Bullish are still in control. Buyers are still in control. The only hurdle is that we must break above 50 EMA. Now, if you're someone you want to use discretionary approach, you can still take it as an entry like I mentioned. You can enter here, keep a stop loss below this rejection box and take profit. You can go to the recent highs. That is totally up to you. Now, it is not one of my entry strategy the way I teach my students. But once you're profitable, you can use this strategy. I might be taking this trade as well, using some discretion, using a very low risk. Perfect. So now, first, I want to show you something that, yes, I've said that can be a valid bullish condition and that can still push up from here. Now, if you look here, that pushed up from here, that pushed up from here, that pushed up from here and multiple times on the other platform, and that didn't play out. That is totally fine. If one trade out of so many didn't play out, that is totally fine. If you have a stop loss there, you are out. Look for the next condition. That is normal in trading. And on a daily time frame, that bullish engulfer didn't play out. But I have been keep on repeating that it is not my strategy, but it is something that traders trade a lot from the trend line, and previously that has pushed up, but this time the gap down opening and price is now pushing lower. Now I've also mentioned that if the price break below these lows, I'm going to go short term bearish and look for the bearish entry conditions, and that is something I'm going to talk about as well. But before that, I want to show you the weekly level. If you remember, I've said that we can have a second wave up after this push down, correction, pullback, correction, a wave up, a correction. Now that could be a small correction or big correction as well to this level. But now as it is a weekly level right here, as you can see, the price used this level previously as a level of support, resistance, support, previously resistance and resistance. Lots of time the price has used this level as a support and resistance. That is why it is a weekly level here on capital.com. I'm going to go through the other platforms as well, which is 2.978 goes to 3.120. On Nemix, it is not too far. It is 3.341 goes to 3.606. We also have another level which is right here, 2.905, that goes to 3.019. On Ovanda, where I personally take my trades and look for the entries, it is 3.199 goes to 3.324. So have these zones ready on your charts. Now coming back on analysis, if you look here on a weekly, we are still above 50 and 20 EMA, but for our entries we are now short term bearish till these levels. Now as the price broken below the trend line and also broken below the previous low, I'm now expecting a pullbacks. Now you have seen me using Fibonacci tools for the bullish trades. Now I'm going to use the Fibonacci tools on a bearish trades. I have a reason for that, and at this point all I want to see a pullback. Now it is an aggressive entry. You have seen that gold has played out nicely with my Fibonacci entries. Now for aggressive traders, just a pullback to 50%, sell limit order, and then take profit can be to this zone or 1.618 retracement. For the safe side to this zone, stop loss can be above this pattern. Now it is very aggressive entry, but it gives you a better reward to risk ratio. For the less aggressive traders, a pullback is expected. As you can see, we are getting now oversold. Also, we might see a gap fill and then a pullback with correction followed by bearish engulfer. Simply just look for your sell trades. We have a short-term change of trend from the uptrend after the break of these lows. So we are short-term bearish at this point till this zone. If the zone is broken, then we will turn completely bearish and we're looking at the next level. So for now, it is very simple, and I try to keep my analysis and my videos as simple as possible without mincing the words and without using complicated statements. Now, just a pullback you need to see, few candles, and then a bearish engulfer will be your entry. Go 1 ATR, which is right here. As you can see, 6 is ATR at this point, or 2 ATR if you want to manage your trades for your stop loss and take profit. It's totally up to you how you want to manage it. For aggressive traders, I've already mentioned the Fibonacci levels and use that for your aggressive entries. So that is all I'll be looking at. Very simple. Look for your bearish trades. We are now short-term bearish and we are looking at the level below, which I've just mentioned at the start of the videos. Now here on this platform, on or under, as you can see, we are above 50 EMA here on this platform, not below. So right here, we are simply looking one thing, pullback entry bearish, nothing else. No Fibonacci entries, just a pullback bearish engulfer and keep on taking shots. And the zone below is I've just mentioned, which is right here. As you can see, it is the level of trend continuation zone from where we are looking at the buy trade. So simply pullback entry bearish, and then we're going to go short, exit your trades and look for your next entry condition. It is an area from where I'm expecting another bounce and continuation towards the upside. That could be another correction in an uptrend, which is right here. As you can see, these are the corrections, pullbacks, corrections. We might see another correction and then a push up to the next level. So it is something for the long term. That is why conditions, look for technical factors. It is very important, and nat gas is the commodity that runs awesome when you use technical analysis. Now at this point, just look for the condition I've just mentioned, and pullback entry bearish is something I'm looking at. Here on EMEX, the zone is not too far. It is almost there. So look for your valid entries from this zone. Otherwise, just look for the pullback entry bearish. That is all you need to look at. Once this candle is closed, that is good confidence. Look for the pullback and a bearish engulfer. That is all we are looking at. Fibonacci entries we are just looking at on capital.com, not on the other two platforms. There's a reason for that. Now, at this point, just look for bearish engulfer below 50 EMA and keep on taking shots using 1 to 2 ATR for the target. And from this zone, if you have a bullish engulfers or double bottom, expect another 2 to 3 ATR bounce from this zone, which is something I'm expecting out of natural gas. For the price to continue to push higher and bounce up, it will take some time. After this bounce, maybe some accumulation, then break above 50 EMA will confirm the price is heading higher. That is all we are looking at, and that is all we need to look for the condition. Go slow, go step by step, slowly, and ride along with the trend upwards or downwards. But conditions is something that will give you signals that what the price action is gonna do next. Next up, we have gold. We are now in a process of a pullback here on gold. Now, right here, if you see, that is a valid bullish engulfing candle. ATR is what? ATR is 11. If you count from here, and that did not play out. Now that could be risky. I knew that could be risky entry because that was already high, but that never stopped me to enter my trades. I've not taken that trade, but if we have another bullish engulfer, we have another possible entry that is very likely. If we have another bullish engulfer above 50 EMA, that will be a strongest entry because we will have now a correction in the RSI. The price will ready to shoot up again from here. So that is what I'll be looking at, just a pullback, some more pullback, and all I want to see same condition above 50 EMA. If that happens, we are good to go long. Now for the members, I've already sent you these zones. It is a zone from where I want to look for my entry conditions. As you can see these numbers in blue, all I want to see my bullish engulfer from this area or double bottom from this area. That would be a very good entry if the price come down to the zone, which is the recent structure level that was broken from where the price will likely to push up. So this push down was expected from this level of resistance, and then the price is now nicely pushing down. If you have taken this aggressive trade, managed this trade, you have made some good money, which I've already mentioned in my previous video. So look for the pullback entry bullish, only bullish trades. This correction was expected as mentioned in my previous videos. Here on silver, we are just moving sideways, accumulating, ranging, that is all. It might be waiting for the gold to push up, then it might break above or below the range. So the gold might push the silver higher as well. For now, we are not looking for any sort of trades here on silver because we are just inside this range, and once this range is broken, only then it will confirm that if the price is going to push up or down. So all I want to see a break above for my buy entries, break below for my sell entries, which is my bearish pullback entries. Break above will be bullish pullback entries. to this zone, which I've already mentioned in my previous videos. Feel free to check them out from where we are looking at the possible bearish trades. So once we are broken above, we can start to look at the pullback entry bullish. Broken below, pullback entry bearish. For now, expect some range until we see a good condition from gold as well, which is right here after the pullback. Once the price start to push up, it might pull the silver up as well. So wait and see how it breaks. For now, for silver, just stay back and look for the valid condition. Nicely pushing down here on capital.com on crude oil after this break. Nicely pushing down, hitting an ATR easily, which is all the way from here to this wick, which is $1 move all the way from this candle. Now at this point we are still pushing lower, and if you look here on Owanda, we are pushing lower as well, heading towards a level of major support. 72.24 goes to 73.35 here on Owanda. On crude oil, we have a major support which is 71, goes up to 72.47, from where we are looking to enter the buy trades with bullish engulfers or double bottom entry conditions. For now, once we have broken below these lows, or if you have a pullback from here above 50 MA below 50 MA forms a bearish engulfing candle. That is my sell signal, and I'm gonna go short using 1 ATR from here. So all I want to see, only bearish trades till we are in this level, but you can manage your trades or exit your trades using 1 to 2 ATR for your targets. Make sure not taking your profits as risky as not placing your stop loss. So only sell trades, but with the valid pullback entry bearish. That is all I'm looking at here on crude oil, and it is likely going to push down to this zone from where we are looking for buy entries. That is it for today's analysis. Hope you got a value and hope you're learning something out of my analysis. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.